Gonna take a ride in my little pink Chavette. Gonna try, see how far we get, but I won't cry if I don't get too far, 'cause in the end, girls just like a car. Some girls are fast, they got style, they got pace. Some girls won't last, so made up, they got no face. But it's okay, 'cause if my demands are met, I got my little pink Chavette. On the door so young, what more could her folks have done? Should have stayed in school, could have been someone. Track is on, but the fellas run a mile, can't keep up with their sports casual style. Like nothing I've seen before, but overall, her performance is poor. Stacking shells, not so fine. Why don't waste a young life? It's never too late to learn. Think of the money you learn. Girls are fast, they got style, they got pace, they come last. Trail behind in this life race, and I'm glad, 'cause if they're on the marks and said, I lose my little pink Chavette. Little pink Chavette. Little pink Chavette. Mrs. Jane Calamity, Mrs. Jane Calamity, Mrs. Jane Calamity.
No one knows the history of somewhat dirty mystery, slinging mud most liberally, neighbors treading carefully to avoid a scene. Her gaze are idolatry, her roses are a travesty, her garden is a sanitary, a breeze disease of powdered weeds, apparently. Mrs. Jane Calamity, rural revolutionary, in a line could do no wrong. Mrs. Jane Calamity, she's something else entirely, desperate as a day is long. They say, her appetite's insatiable, when hungry, inescapable, her thirst for you is unslickable, and pillows most inflatable for food. Underground carnality, a seedy speciality, plays on your naivety with normalized gravity, allegedly. Mrs. Jane Calamity, rural revolutionary, a green basket, cheap lipstick. Mrs. Jane Calamity, loyal to the nth degree, will never make the charges stick. La-di-da, la-di-da, la
Nobody's getting in. Falling love means the guy would win. Maybe it's time to let go. Leave the last get off the shore. Take your rightful place in certain states.
comes a perfect ride. It's so streets, PC Nixon time. Long arm up block, and he's got you by the collar, like nothing you've seen before. He's no ordinary copper, he's the law. He's the law. He's hard at work, it's a busy time. Has to walking that thin blue line. He's got no blues to choose, and he's not learned how to cycle. I'm with comfy pair of shoes for a blister-free arrival. He's the law. He's the law. He's a man of the law, just like his father before him, who'd always implored him to serve the task. He's the law. He's the law. He is a man of the law, but to his mother a baby. Give her 3 wings and maybe she will learn to breathe. Low, what's going on here then? Low, what's going on here then? He's the law. 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 There'll be no assembly, there hasn't been for years. The schoolhouse is closed now, the bulldozer's near. The brass band is silenced, the choir sings no more. Portraits of classes look down from the walls. Why don't you leave us alone? We were fine as we were. don't you leave us alone? You don't belong here. The science labs are frozen in space and in time. Oh no. For the dining room to open and get into line. There'll be no assembly, there hasn't been for years. The schoolhouse is closed now, the bulldozer's here.
They say forgive and forget, but that's easier said than done. You gotta learn to let go, or it'll canker and grow on your soul.
They say do unto others, but the world says do it first. There's no consequences, so you might as well do your worst. That anger's gonna burn you right up. Grudges never letting you go. It's from the bitter cup that you'll sup. If you keep your troubles in tow. It's a long, long road to carry such a heavy load. To travel light and cast your hurt on high. They say you never change, but they want you to stay the same. You make them look so good by remaining in your shame. And anger's gonna burn you right up. Grudges never letting you go. It's from the bitter cup that you'll sup. If you keep your troubles in tow. It's a long, long road to carry such a heavy load. To travel light and cast your hurt on high. How you gonna take flight with those haters holding you back? You weighed down by your life, betting everything on black. But you could start again, far, far away from them. Don't reinvent the wheel based on how they make you feel. It's a long, long road, 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 long, long road. He watches the stars on his TV screen. The sky at night, a place he's never been. Dreams of stratospheres received and understood the first Astrocrat, firing Eezargood. He wants to know if the world is round, but his wife is worried in case he don't come down. The satellites are calling from many moons ago. Trip the life fantastic, find out there is to know. Are we really up there? Does the moon exist? Blast out to the answers. How could he resist? He's on his way now, he's trooping about, but his wife is worried in case he don't come down. Bring no mind, beat yourself inside, because your heart can't believe what your mind can conceive. All good things must pass, and the first are last. You painted those walls in time. Now take your place in the light. malus, monstrous, bonus, mendax, malus, monstrous, bonus, mendax, malus, monstrous, bonus, mendax, malus, monstrous.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of, you don't have to say anything, but it may know an offence if you do not mention when questioning something you later lie in court. Anything that you say may be given in evidence. This way, please.
And now your young soul is free to be who you want to be.
You leave us alone.
We want to know.
Well, now your cover is blown.
We want to show.
Why didn't you leave us alone?
We want to know.
Well, now your cover is blown.
We want to show.
Why didn't you leave us alone?
We want to know.
Well, now your cover is blown.
We want to show.
Why didn't you leave us alone?
We want to know.
Well, now your cover is blown.
We want to show.
Why didn't you leave us alone?
We want to know.
Well, now your cover is blown.
We want to show.
Why didn't you leave us alone?
We want to know.
Well, now your cover is blown.
We want to show.
Why didn't you leave us alone?
We want to know.
Well, now your cover is blown.
We want to show.
Why didn't you leave us alone?
We want to know.
Well, now your cover is blown.
We want to show.
Why didn't you leave us alone?
Little Chavette, gonna try. See how far to get, but I won't cry. But I don't get too far, cause in the end. And then I had some girls just like a cat, but I can't remember how it went. Some girls fast, they got style, they got pace, those don't last. So made up, they got no face, but it's okay. If my demands are met, I got my little pink Chavette on the door, so young.
Yeah.
Then what?
So that's Missis Jane Calamity, Rural Revolution.
Rural Revolution. Right.
Rural Revolution.
Missis Jane Calamity, Rural Revolution.
Yeah, you need to flex a bit more.
Like what?
Missis Jane Calamity.
Missis Jane Calamity, Rural Revolutionary.
That's better. That's
better. That'll do for now then. What's the bit for that?
The day that Eezargood found the tree, the roses out of the travesty.
listening to home, I keep wanting to go, oh no.
Why?
You just sound like
Let's do it.
The silence laps are frozen in space and in time.
Oh no. But hey, that's actually good. Doesn't make any sense. But
Was
it's
a dining room to open and get into mine. Why don't you leave us alone? We were fine as we were. Why don't you leave us alone? You don't belong here.
do you think that's near the end sort of song, or the beginning sort of song?
Travel light and cast your hood on high.
I worked out doing this, yeah.
All good things must pass, and the first are last. You paid a ghost for some time. Now take your place in the light. He is a man of the law. Here comes a birthday right here in the streets. DC, Nixie, and time. One arm of the law has got you by the collar, like nothing you've seen before. He's no ordinary copper. He's the law. He's the law. He's hard at work. It's a busy time. It's the work. Looking at him blue like he's got no boots and shoes, and he's not learned how to cycle. I'm with a comfy pair of shoes for a blister-free unravel. He's the law. He's the law. He is a man of the law, just like his father before him, who would always support him to serve, He's the law. He's the law. He's a man of the law, just like his father before him, who would always support him to serve. Low, low. what's going on here then? Hello, hello, what's going on here then? He's the law. He's the law. He's a man of the law, just like his father before him. Would always important to serve, He's the law. 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 He's the law.